Hello and welcome. You're watching One India's The Writing on the Wall. My name is Pankaj Mishra. We take you to Venezuela. The global lens also has now swung back to the country, Venezuela, and this time the tremors are louder than they have been in years. President Donald Trump has posted a blunt warning on Truth Social, declaring that the airspace above and surrounding Venezuela should be considered closed in its entirety. This isn't diplomatic language, it's a pre-strike signal, a message meant to rattle Caracas and alert US allies that something significant is moving behind the scenes. What's more alarming is what we now know from the private phone call Trump had with President Nicolás Maduro last week. Trump reportedly delivered an ultimatum: step down voluntarily or military force will be on the table. That is as clear as red line as Washington can draw. So what exactly does Trump want? At its core, this is not new. The US has opposed Maduro since the days of economic collapse. Remember the currency issue, mass human rights concerns, and disputed elections. Washington never accepted Maduro's legitimacy, and for years it has tried, unsuccessfully though, to push him out through sanctions, pressure, and support for the opposition. Trump appears to be reviving a hardline strategy: remove Maduro, reassert US influence in the Western Hemisphere, and send a global signal that authoritarian regimes in America's neighborhood will not be tolerated. But the question is there actually an imminent US attack? The signs are mixed. The airspace warning is unusual, the rhetoric is heavy, and intelligence chatter suggests that Pentagon is repositioning assets in the region. Yet, Washington knows Venezuela is not Iraq or Libya. It is high-risk military theater with deep Russian, Chinese, Cuban, and Iranian involvement. Any conflict would ripple across global oil markets, disrupt supply lines, and inject fresh volatility into an already fragile world economy. For Maduro, though, the options are brutally narrow. He can defy Trump, dig in and bank on support from the allies who do not want another US-engineered regime change. Or he can negotiate a face-saving exit, though history shows strongmen rarely volunteer to leave. If he miscalculates, conflict becomes a real possibility. And let's be clear, Maduro cannot come out unscathed in a direct confrontation with the United States. So is Trump preparing for war, or simply using the threat of force to bend a weakened regime? Right now, it could be either. But one thing is certain: if Maduro refuses to step down, the hemisphere is inching towards a dangerous crossroads. And Trump's warning is not the roar of a distant storm. It's the sound of something approaching fast, very fast.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.